What's up, YouTube? It is a rainy day and we're here at the house, the shop. We're gonna get in the Cat 289 with the 315 mulcher on the front of it, and we're gonna eat this tree because I can't really get through here with my tractor if I want to get down. You know, there's limbs and stuff, and I think I want to take that one out. I'm really just doing a test because I want to know. The first time I ever ran a forestry mulcher, boy, I just don't speak so good. It rained the first day or something like that, or that afternoon, and it was really difficult to see. Like, it got stuff all over the window. I couldn't see anything, so I'm gonna do a test and see what it's like. This is the 289. She's dirty. She's been on a mulching job. I do need to wash her out, but I'll do it after this. But yeah, we're gonna hop up in there, warm it up, and then we'll go down and take care of that that tree, or maybe a couple of them over there. I just want to see, you know, how bad it really is. I was kind of inexperienced, obviously, my first time running one. And if I can keep the stuff off of the glass, then even in this crummy weather, I can probably get out and do some customers' jobs. While it warms up, I will kind of explain why I'm doing this. Because I basically never have to run in the rain, and it's springtime. I've got a lot of jobs that need done. I got customers calling, you know, and I got some dirt work too. But the dirt work, you can't really get in somebody's yard without completely ruining it. So it's that time of year where everybody wants something done and get ready for summer, but at the same time, it's a really bad time to do it. And I try and be really loyal to my customers. If somebody got a hold of me first, they pull the trigger first, that's the person I'm going to try and go to, unless it's just something I have to put off because I have to do, you know, something else has to be done, and let's say, you know, it's not weather permitting. But yeah, it's like this weekend I need to run and I can't because it's going to be pouring rain both days of the weekend. So, yeah. Plan is to get out here and just see how nasty this machine's gonna get. If I can go up there and do it, you know, then I'm gonna try and run this weekend, and I'll try and make a video of it too. The problem is the machine gets completely covered. The windows get covered in basically sawdust, and it's wet. And I got a cage over here where I can't get in and just wipe it off. The front windshield will be covered. It can be hard on your glass or whatever to have your windshield wiper wiping it back and forth, and I don't know. I don't know that I charge enough to just be tearing things up on purpose. That and the debris want to cake into things like filters and your cooling system, stuff like that. And so I don't want it caked in there. I like it when it's dry and you can blow it out and then you can wash the machine. And obviously you can probably tell I do a pretty serious job of trying to keep my machine clean. That's just how I do. Alright, she's not super warm. We're gonna go ahead and back her out there a little bit. It's been running for 4 or 5 minutes. Before I start running, mulching, whether it's warm or cold or what, I like to let the head run for just a little bit. Anyways, let a low RPM just kind of warm up the hydraulics, all that stuff. Continuous flow button. She says. I don't really like this tree being on the back side of the berm to the little motocross track we got anyway, so yeah, I'll be able to get around this corner. I'm basically just gonna make a mess on my machine and prove to myself that I don't know if you guys would be better inside or outside of the machine. I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop limbs on you. I may. Yeah, let's get you an outside view. I might eat a couple extra ones. We've got about probably 8 or 9 inch tree and like a 4 inch tree. So I usually try and stay with stuff like 6 inches and down, eating it with the mulcher, because anything else is just so time consuming. I guess it'll do it, but it's one of those, do you want to pay for it? You know, you spend a lot of time on a really large tree, especially running carbides like I do. It's really, well, you can see it is rocky around here. So yeah, carbides it is. Anyways, we're gonna eat this tree. This might fall on you guys. Just, you know, make sure you're wearing your safety stuff, your PPE as they like to call it. Anyways, that was a pretty big tree. I'll see if I can find the stump here. Sure I can. It's underneath here somewhere. Yeah, that's it right there. little bit of this small stuff and see how it eats. I mean, I know how it eats, but you guys don't. So here we go. Let's give it a whirl. Dangerously escape the machine with the loader up. Like, I hate doing that, but the right between this track right here, I pulled that big old limb in here, and you've got right down here we've got hoses, and those hoses could easily get ripped or punctured, and they are stupid expensive. So yeah, I guess I'd rather risk being crushed by the machine than have to buy a hose. I guess my life is worth $300 or $400 tops. Yeah, I don't suggest that. So don't do what I did or do or whatever, because yeah, that's really not safe. But at the same time, I got that out, and yeah, hose is still good. I think we're gonna ride from the inside just because it's safer. I don't know if you can tell, there's stuff already sticking to my window. And when I go out and I do, like, you know, 1,000 trees or something in a day, yeah, it's no good. I have my windows covered in junk. I don't like it. Bitty ones, I like those. Those are my favorite. Anybody who calls for little bitty stuff, I'm like, oh yeah. Like to have something different other than those chains back there, because those chains, they hang material in them all the time, like this right here. You can see it. Sometimes it's a piece you're trying to back drag and it gets hung in it. I don't know, is there something better than that somewhere? Does somebody have a better idea? Yeah, I like the safety aspect, I guess, but, or, you know, keeping it from throwing as much stuff at the operator in the windshield. I don't know what the deal is with these trees either. They seem to be like exploding, almost like it's, you know, 10 times tougher than anywhere I've had to go with wood. Usually the wood just eats really well. Maybe that it's wet. I don't know. Drag a little bit of this. It's my place, so I don't care if it's fine or not. But there are times this can be really satisfying work, and there's times it can be a real pain too. Get somewhere where they get caught up in the trees all the time and vines. I don't know, it's still pretty satisfying. I told myself in doing this that I like working on things, and if I can continue to work and be happy. See, that was about 4.5, 5-inch tree. Leaves a little something like that, and I usually just mow it over. Back drag it a time or two. There's typically almost nothing left. See? What tree? I told myself if I can afford the breakdowns and I can afford to do the work, and you know, then I enjoy it. I like being in equipment. I like dirt work and grading and mulching and excavators and bulldozers and, you know, everything little kids like. Just a little kid. If it keeps raining like this, I'm not going to be able to afford the breakdowns in the equipment. I have to find somebody to let me remodel their bathroom with my skid steer or something. Get in out of the rain. Now typically, if I was, say, working on the edge of something, I would try and not let that debris blow right up against the edge of the woods. I would try and work, you know, this direction. But you're here at my house, and I don't care. I'm honestly just trying to get the machine messy to see how bad it's going to be in this wet weather. Which it quit raining as soon as I started making this video. Isn't that pretty? Nice and mulchy. Let her spool down a little bit, let the engine cool off. I'm sure it's not hot. We ran it for like 5 minutes, but yeah, we're gonna blow this thing out. But look at just from a couple of minutes, all the crap that's sticking to it, and it's wet. It's just gonna be stuck all over it. Eventually, you can't see anything out of this glass. So she's cooled off, but there's lots. All this stuff is pretty damp, and eventually it just starts, well, you know, now I can't make it stick to the window as well. And I have been using all that stuff I've got in here. Let's just look at it. Rain-X. So stuff does come off of it better. Even the dust in the summertime seems to fall off of here a lot better. I'll have to clean it. Just in a dusty day, I have to clean it 3 or 4 times in a day when I just can't take it anymore. But yeah, it's not too bad. But like I said, it's dusting off of there, so the rain stopped right when I started. Get it cleaned up. I'm not gonna get too crazy. If I get too crazy here, you can see the filter's still nice and yellow and clean. I just had a little bit here in this little weep hole thing that I can't remember what it's called, so I blew it out. It keeps the machine pretty darn clean, and you have to, because if you don't, they burn. And it's sad and it's expensive, and I don't know if insurance buys you a new one or if they just depreciate it or what they do. But I'm not looking to find out.
We'll pull this machine around to the front of the shop, and we are going to tension a belt. Sometimes the AC belt squeaks just a little bit. It feels pretty good, but if it's squeaking and it's new, I mean the machine's got 287 hours on it, so it's not like it's an old nasty crusty belt. So I'm gonna tension it so it'll tighten it up just a little bit. Oh, do you see it? Do you see Barney and his wonderful tail lights? Oh, those were a pain. If you want to see how we got the tail lights in there, you gotta go watch another video. Got several on that truck, and there'll be more.
Let's pull a couple of these screws off. I guess that's part of the whole deal. Oh, they're quarter turns. Cool. Hopefully that means they won't fall out. Did there used to be one there? Nope. Nothing behind that. Hopefully they don't just fall out. Okay. Never had them off before. But I like that quarter turn. Oh, there's a place I don't ever get clean. What do you know? We'll put some air to that. Sorry, guys. You guys okay? Alright, so it's my AC, I think, that squeaks. Oh, have to edit out the sneezes and sniffles. Okay. Maybe? That one seems really tight. This one's a little bit loose. So, does it have a bolt? Or do I just loosen it and force it over? I think I just pry bar it over. Ew. This is a 12. Does that make it loose? Or do I have to break the bottom? Probably. Break the bottom loose. Of course, it's got a nut on the back of it. What a pain. Will it wiggle without it? Let's see. We'll try just a little. Make sure there's not a bracket to adjust it. Yeah, it moves. All right. So, yeah, let's get something to put in there. Is it turning back there? Of course it is. That broke loose. I'm probably just working right in front of you, showing you nothing. Alright. I really would have thought there would be a tensioner. You know, usually you've got like a bolt, the tensioner that you run in there and snug it. And I don't see one of those anywhere. Yep. So we will just bar it over from here a little bit. Whoa. Just enough to snug it. And then tighten it down. Perfect. That'll take care of our squeaks. It did squeak even when the AC wasn't running, so it probably wasn't the air conditioner. Does this break loose? Cool. There's my screwdriver. Were they all flat to begin with? Or what? Huh. I like to see them all back the same. I thought they were the same. Huh. You guys had rubber bands in your face. How did it feel? Yeah. These might not be that fun. And I can't see back there to know if I've found it or not. It doesn't feel like it. These are all lined up. Huh. It certainly doesn't feel like it. May have to try again. I would like to be able to look in there and see that the hole is lined up. But these little quarter turns are really nice. I mean, in the worst case scenario, I could probably turn them with my fingers. But if I'm having to turn these with my fingers, I'm probably not tightening a belt or fixing, or maybe I could assess. I could look in there and see what's in it. But yeah, nice. All right, that is done. Barney's out here in the rain. Poor Barney. Critters are probably living in it. I'm trying to kill some of them. But, yep. Barney's got a ways to go, obviously. Needs some glass. I'm tired of it raining in it. It's probably been getting rain in for years. I don't know. I imagine. But I'm going to be ordering some parts for Barney soon. Matter of fact, I may go in and order some airline tonight so I can get the colored airline that I want. I've already got the wires and stuff to wire up these brake lights. And I need to order a white. I'm going to do a white one for a reverse light. Yeah. Vehicles are supposed to have that, right? Plus, once I get it going, I feel like I'm probably going to drive it places just for the fun of it, because I can. Yeah, I like the truck. And don't forget to like and subscribe, you know, down there in the bottom, the little thing, and hit the little bell, so that way you'll be notified and you'll know when there's another video, so you won't miss any content. Perfect. Well, there it is. It made some pretty good mulch just for eating a few trees right here, just so I can get down that trail, because that's the way I get down to the creek. And after I put this berm here, I have to drive around it, and I know that's such a big deal, but also that limb was hanging over, and I don't know if I can get my tractor down there. I don't take my tractor to the creek, but I do bush hog a little spot down through the inside of there, and well, now I can get in there. It didn't really work out as far as trying to get the machine wet or whatever, because it quit raining. Not really sure why it quit raining. Probably because I wanted to make a video about it. Because I tried to utilize the rain. The rain said no, no, no. Simply no. All right, guys, thanks for coming along for the test that I tried to do that wasn't a test because it didn't work. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Check you later. One thing about starting my own business that I didn't expect is, you know, how difficult it can be to get to each person in a timely manner. A lot of these jobs are small jobs that you feel like would just be a one-day thing. And then I work a day job during the week, so I work all week, and then the weekend comes, it rains Saturday and Sunday, I can't work, I can't do what I want to do, you know, and what people are needing and expecting, and it's tough. I guess it's something I'm going to have to learn to deal with. Sometimes I'm going to have to learn to deal with the fact that if I can't do it, I can't do it, you know? I don't know. I'm learning. It's tough.